Alright, what's up everybody and happy Sunday. It is Alter D I am, and I am here to tell you the sad story about what happened just a moment ago. In fact, if you look on my first stream of the day, you will see that I was muted the entire gameplay. So we're going to keep it on there just so that you can see the story of how I lost my first hardcore world while trying to stream in this hardcore until I can't no more. So we're going to keep it pushing. We started a brand new world, but I wanted to go ahead and have you guys be a part of the load up so you can see from the very beginning what's going on here. We do have it open here to maybe possible future mods. I don't want to use anything too heavy. I like to keep a pretty vanilla experience overall. However, I'm always open to seeing what all we can do. I know that in Java we have the ability, or at least on PC here, to do stuff such as like use Axiom and things like that, and Lightmatica. I'm very intrigued in learning some of that stuff, so maybe later on down the road, but first we're going to go ahead and just see if we can keep a hardcore world going. Real quick, let's go ahead and let's make sure that you guys are viewing, because the first thing I did before that last time was do an entire game session. Luckily I caught that one only about 10 minutes in though, where I did not switch you guys to a live scene, so you guys couldn't see what I was doing over here while I was playing Minecraft, and that's just truly unfortunate. We have one video where you can't see what I'm doing, and we got another one where you can't hear what I'm saying. But we're gonna figure this out together, and I got faith that it's gonna end up pretty good here. So and we're going to go ahead and call ourselves out. This is World 2. This is our second time trying this hardcore adventure and losing the first one, so we're going to call it what it is. We're going to switch that to hardcore, and we're not going to change any other settings. We're just going to give it a go, see where it puts us. What do you guys think? We're going to make it through this hardcore adventure? Or will it be another land lost? Alright, here we are loaded into our brand new Minecraft hardcore world with our brand new skin. Looking fresh, loving it. Alright, so the first thing we're probably going to want to do, like most people say in Minecraft, is make our way to a tree and get us some wood. I'm liking the looks of this though. It's a little bit plainsy. We probably have a good chance of getting ourselves a bed pretty early on, which is always great in a hardcore world. Skip through that night. At least the first couple nights, you know. Me preference-wise, I like to hop into a mine though, and spend the first couple of nights actually getting resources. Especially if I'm going to be streaming for you guys, let's keep it interesting. Maybe we run into a monster or two, maybe we run into a difficult situation, It's always a good time. Okay, so we got some wood. Let's go ahead and grab us some sticks, make us our first useless tool here. Just kidding. Most useful tool in the game, right? Crafting table. Can never have enough of them, I'll tell you what. But we do need to go ahead and make us a wooden pickaxe. Let's go ahead and make us some more wood. And let's grab that pickaxe. Let's go ahead and grab some stone. We'll make us some better tools. Let's just grab us. Yeah, let's grab us some stone real quick. How high up are we anyways? Not too high, but it looks like we might have to go down for some dirt for sure. That's okay. There it is right there, look. Never too far, huh? Look at that, and like that, we're back in the Stone Age. That's thankful. I mean, if you were there for the last stream, you saw that we made it all the way to diamonds. We were looking like we already had enough. We had a pickaxe. We were probably going to be making our way to an enchantment table and maybe a piece or two of gear. But that is a-okay, you guys. We're going to get right back there. It's probably not even going to take us that much time. Watch. So now we can hop back up here, make our first stone tools. I'm going to get the lay of the land, see if maybe we can't find a village like we did last time. That was pretty great. Let's grab us a wooden axe. Let's go ahead and make us some more planks and some more sticks. Let's make us a sword. Alright. Alright, let's do it. Let's go, guys. Let's go find us some sheep. Look, we got some sheep right there, just ready to be a bed. I don't know about you guys, but in the beginning of Minecraft, when I see 3 sheep together like this, I basically just see a bed. And that's it. We're gonna leave that guy alone though. You know why, guys? Because I don't know how many other ones we got out there, but I was always the black sheep too. So anytime I see one of these guys around, I just let him do what he's doing. You know, he's doing just fine. Not for me to judge. Let's go ahead and grab these other white sheep though. Definitely would like the wool. Sweet. I love it. I'll tell you guys this much though, you know, beginning stage Minecraft's all about survivability, right? It's about just, I guess, kind of murking anything that comes your way, taking it for its resources. Pretty ruthless, right? But a little bit later in the game, when I don't have to do it that way so much. Oh, look at that! We already found an amethyst geode. All right, something nobody knows about me quite yet. But oh, look, I was about to jump to my death for that amethyst. So I guess now you know this about me. I do love amethyst. It's one of my favorite blocks in the game. Just think it's beautiful. I love the sounds it makes when you build with it or walk on it. So yeah, I think, man, it's hard, guys, because I kind of want to stay close by now. But I need to not be distracted by this geode here. What we can do is we'll just go ahead and take a look at our coordinates here, and maybe we'll come back to it. Maybe I have. Oh, look at that! See, I have a village right there. Okay, so we're gonna go to the village. We're gonna see what it's got for us. I already also see a mountain right over there. That kind of reminds me, actually, of my last stream of the world we just lost together. It's a pretty good mountain, so I'm thinking just maybe this might be home, guys. Somewhere nearby. Anybody tuning in, feel free to let me know what you would like to see done in the channel for this hardcore world or any other one for that matter. I'd be more than happy to try and make it happen. If there's any farms you're interested in seeing built, of course right now we don't have the resources for it, but we're definitely going to be working towards doing that. That's one of my favorite parts about playing Minecraft is kind of farming and creating efficiency out of situations, or just creating fun farms, you know, creating fun mechanics, or playing with the mechanics to create fun circumstances. So let me know. As I was starting to say before I got super distracted by the amethyst geode back there, all of this survival you're seeing right here, not typically how I stay playing the game. Most of the time, once I get a little more established, I like to create safe places for everything to kind of coexist. Oh, look at that, guys. We even have a pillager outpost right that direction. So from what I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, because there's a lot I gotta learn here. So if I ever say anything that needs correction or that you could provide some insight on, please do. But looking here, what that reminded me of is that here in a hardcore world, one of the best things we could have access to is the totems of undying. The totems, guys. We're gonna need those. Now, I don't know if that's still the best way or if that's still an okay way to get totems, but maybe once we're a little bit safer, a little bit more established and ready for a little bit of a coffee break or something, I'll go ahead and do some research and look into that. I have a good feeling about this though. We got a village right here, villager outpost right there. We have an awesome mountain to build on right there if we should so choose. We have the amethyst geode nearby. And it looks like we even have ocean right here, right off the side of this village. That's beautiful, guys. We got a cleric to trade with and a brewing stand right off the bat. It looks like off this direction we're going to have a blacksmith building as well, which is great. I won't need to take any of their beds this time because I did all that wool gathering. Alright, let's see. We definitely need some food, so let's see if we can find maybe some food in one of these chests. If not, we can cook up some of this meat, but I don't really have too much to smelt things down with, so there we go. There's some bread. That's what we were looking for. Some bread and some apples. Ooh, we even got our first iron piece of armor and our first piece of iron. That is fantastic. We even got some iron horse armor. So if we could find a saddle and a horse, that would be pretty cool too to get us around in this hardcore adventure. It'd be pretty nice to be able to travel a little bit safer and a little bit faster. It's always great. It looks like we're also going to have access to our first 2 buckets of lava. Plenty of food in this village because look at all this hay. This village has been doing it big. Is anybody else noticing just like a really strange gathering of what seems to be clerics over here? Man, I don't know, guys. I don't know if I like what these villagers are up to. Why do they have so much hay? Have they been providing maybe coordinates to the pillager outpost nearby of other villages? Because look, this village seems to be prospering, right? They have food. They don't look like they're beaten down or trodden. It looks like, if anything, these guys might be benefiting off of those pillagers over there. So you always have to wonder, you know, when an establishment like this that seems a little too innocent is so close to something like that, you gotta wonder if they're in cahoots, man. At least I do. It's too early to judge them. We're gonna do some research for some surveillance throughout the season, maybe. You know, we'll see what these guys are up to. Who knows, maybe it's a bad situation for them and we can help them out with it and lift the weight of the pillagers off of them, you know. Maybe we can make that happen this season for these guys. Is that something you'd like to see? Let me know in the comments down below. Throw it in the chat. Awesome, we found another chest where we're gonna get our first pieces of paper and some more bread. That's great. Let's go ahead and let's plop down our crafting table here. Let's make a bed. It's about time we have a bed. Alright, and then let's go ahead and let's make some room right here where this carpet is. Let's plop our bed down next to this cartography table. It's about to be nighttime. We're gonna go ahead and just lean into that. Let ourselves rest for the night. I know we said we might do some mining, but I'm pretty excited about this little spot, and I want to just do a little bit more looking around the next day. After that, we'll go ahead and we'll hop down in.